for you.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jadeon and welcome to DesignsAcademy. Today, I'll be doing an editing video in After Effects. I'll be doing color correction, and I'll be doing some post effects management in After Effects. So, this is going to be for your average overdose editor that, if you edit videos for like YouTube a lot and stuff like that, I'll be showing you guys how to, make your videos look good while editing and whatnot. And yes, so that's what today's video is. So I'll be using stock footage from Mitch Martin's or whatever it is website. He gives you free 4K videos to download. So I'll give you guys a link down below in the description if you want to find some 4K images. So I'll be using footage of a white tiger or snow tiger. I don't know what these things are called, but it's really gorgeous. Like, this thing is amazing looking. So I'm gonna let you see the footage really quick. It doesn't have any audio, unfortunately, but we're fine. It kind of looks like a slow motion, but I'm almost positive that's because it's at only 23.97 FPS, which is kind of a bummer. But 4K only allows you to record so high. So yeah. So what's the first thing we do with post effects management in After Effects? Well, there's a big thing you can do. I mean, there's a big amount of things you can do, at least to say. One of those things is always going to be color grading. Now, the same thing as color correction, only it's the more profound or professional way of saying it, and that's color correction. So, what do I use to color correct my videos? I don't color correct my videos because we do tutorials, but if I was to make another channel where we do stuff like this, I would color correct them using a color corrector 3D output. And what that means is I'll be using a third-party program or plugin, and a lot of you people that watch these videos probably know what that is, and that's going to be Magic Bullet Looks. I could show you how to edit or how to get the best color correction using just the using stock effects with color correction, but I want to give you guys like an actual tutorial on how to make the best of everything. So if you guys want to get Magic Bullet Looks, link will be down below in the description. So if you guys do want a tutorial without any third-party plugins, just let me know and I can remake this for next week's tutorial. And for those of you who don't have any third-party plugins, you can just watch that. So I'm going to start by going to new and making a new adjustment layer. Yeah, make adjustment layer. I'm going to press enter, and I'm going to call this color grade. Boom. Alright, so that's our color grade. Oops. And I'm going to make this a pink. So there it is. So I'm going to go up to effects, and I'm going to go to red giant color suite, and I'm going to open Magic Bullet Looks up. And I'm going to press edit. Now the cool thing about Magic Bullet Looks is it comes with a whopping amount of different looks you could just use just within it by itself, or you can make your own. But I kind of want to use one of these because these look more professional. So I'm going to kind of see what any of these and see if I can get anything out of these. And if we can't, then that's fine. We can just make our own. But these are always, definitely things you can go check out. We'll probably wind up making our own, but I want to check out some of these really quick. We're not trying to make an over edit, or we're not trying to do anything to make it look ridiculous. We're just trying to make it look more appealing. So maybe more warm colors. You just want to make it look nice. So what I'll probably wind up doing is doing something like this with not as much diffusion and a little bit more saturation. So, and then I don't know about the contrast, but we're going to take that off, take this off, take this off, take this off. We're going to make our own. So first we're going to go to subject. So our subject's going to go to tools and go to subject. And first we're going to do curves because curves are one of the most important things. So now we have these up here. No, this is not curves. It's in the world. Curves. So now we have 5 different markers on the RGB line. If you really want to get into it, you can go to red, green, and blue. But there's no reason to get that deep into an average edit. So I'm going to start with just raising this. But not too much. So raise that, keep, put that right there. Make that down, take that down. So now that just gives us a little bit of contrast, which is what we need. Contrast is very useful. And then we're going to put on pop. And just put up pop to about 25. So there we go. And we're next going to go to matte, and we're going to do a kind of, I want to turn up the exposure a little bit. So I'm not going to put it up too much. Exposure is very powerful. So I'm not going to put it up too much. So like 0.20. That's it. Go to tools, and let's put on light flex. Actually, I want to use them. I want to make it over edit. I guess why not? And let's make it more warm by putting it on a light orange and bringing it down a little bit. So like right there. We're going to go to lens, and we have vignette. So we're going to put that on, but not too much at all. You don't want too much. So you have all of these right here, strength and stuff. So I'm just going to bring the strength down a lot to like 20. I'm going to go back to lens. I'm going to put actually, nope. We're going to go to camera, and I'm going to do a warm/cool. I'm going to put this to orange. I'm going to turn on the tint a lot. This is awful. Never mind. Take that off. That was really useless. Go back to tools. Make sure you're on post. And we're going to put another curves on. We're going to do the same thing we did earlier, but not as much. Tools, and then what else do we have to do? Crush. Put that up to orangish. Actually, bluish. Might do us better. Blue. Right there. And we're going to press finished. So now we have that. The thing about color grading on After Effects is you never want to keep it at 100%. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop down this right here. And we're going to go to transform and bring the opacity to a 60. Now people don't usually do that, and that's because, and the reason I do it is because sometimes it's just color correction can't dictate your clips. That's not how it's supposed to work. Color correction corrects your colors already, and you don't want it to dictate your whole entire clip. So you always want to bring down the opacity just so it fills enough color, but it doesn't do too much. All right, so this looks pretty professional. Like, this is a pretty professional shot clip. It's, 4K, all that stuff. So you can see where the 4K kicks in, where you can see like that right there. It's so funny. Oops. Nope. Right there. Like, that's where the 4K kicks in. You can see like the abstracts going on his tongue. That's 4K for you. But yeah, we're gonna go back to 100, and next we're actually gonna make this look more professional. So there's a thing I believe called like CC Jaws or something like that. Yeah, and I'm almost positive this is to make a cinematic. I don't really know much about this. I am aware that there's a better way to do what I'm about to do, and I'm pretty sure that's known as CC Jaws, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what this is about. Spikes, block, rubber. I don't know. I want to check this out really quick, see what it really was. Kind of stupid. What do you do here? I don't understand. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna use that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna right click. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to go right here and hold it down and put on title action save. And we're going to zoom out just a little bit. And I'm going to go up to my rectangular tool. And I'm going to put one until it gets to that second line right there. So it's like right there. And I'm going to make the fill black. And I'm going to do the same thing right here. Now, there is definitely a lot better ways to do this, but that's the way I find I like doing it the most. So if you have another way, that's perfectly fine. So yeah, now we got that. So now we have this with, like, that cool little border effect, you might want to, you know, have you might want to have this at a different thing, or you might want to have this moved a little bit. So like, say when we're right here, I want to show his whole tongue, so I can click my clip and go right here and just drag it up, so we can show it like that. So yeah, now you can do that. That's fine. So yeah, now this clip isn't really shaky. So say if you want to, maybe you want a clip that looks, you know, somewhat shaky or whatever. There is an expression on After Effects where you can get a camera shake, camera wiggle. So to do that, what you can do is you press your clip and you press P, and then you hold Alt and click the keyframe, and it brings up a transform.position expression. Just press the backspace and type in WIGGLE and then this thingy, and then I'm gonna do 2, 4, and then that thingy, and then I'm gonna click this. So now we have an expression on there that makes our clip shake. Not too much, but it's there. So now we're going to get a little bit into the advanced, not too advanced, but just a little bit more advanced, and that would be keyframing some expressions using blurriness. So some people might have this effect. So we're going to go up to Effect, and we're going to go to Blur and Sharpen, and we're going to use Gaussian. I know I'm saying that wrong. I don't really forget how to say it for some reason. Gaussian blur, I think. I'm not sure. We're gonna press that, and we're going to open this right here. And we're gonna close Transform, open Effects, go to Gaussian blur, and then we're going to click Blurriness, and we're gonna press the keyframe button, and we're gonna turn it up to a whopping, a whopping. That's really damn blurry, so I guess we'll do that. So that's 146.6. I'm going to actually make my clip a little bigger, just so the edges aren't too blurry. I'm going to move it down a little bit. And now that this is keyframed, I'm going to move it right there. And I'm going to bring it down to 0. I'm just going to type in 0. So that's just a very basic transformation control using blurriness. So that could be useful for a lot of things, and you know, it's whatever you're looking for. I'm gonna actually animate the keyframes by pressing this one, holding Shift or Control, pressing this one, actually Shift, holding Shift and pressing both of these. Right click and go to Keyframe Assistant and put on Easy Ease. So now we can close this, and next we can do text. So if you're looking for text, you go up to the text tool and you can type whatever you want. So let's type, what should we type? Let's type, welcome to Designs Academy. And let's make it bigger. And let's center it. Putting this on really quick. I'm going to put that right there. And that's pretty much centered. I'm going to take that off now. I'm going to keep that font probably and just make it white. Oops. Alright, yeah, that works. Welcome to Designs Academy. So now we have this. So you can't see it now that it's white. You can barely see it. So what we can do is we can go and put on another effect and go to color correction, and then we could put on, what should we do? We should do brightness and contrast. So we put it on brightness and contrast, and we're going to keyframe this as well. So go down here, go to effects, and go to brightness and contrast, keyframe this and contrast, and we're going to bring brightness up until, or darkness down, and contrast up. So now it looks like that. I'm going to open up the Gaussian blur really quick so we could actually know. You could see it right here. The little dot was where where the blurriness ends. So we're actually going to go to that right there. We're going to put our keyframes back to 0 for brightness and contrast. So now we can animate this. So we're going to do a basic opacity change. So we're going to go back to where it's a little bit more blurry. And we're going to start the opacity keyframe. And we're going to go right here. And we're going to have it kind of just fade away. So it kind of just boom. And now you have this. So we're going to do a couple more things with color grading. But we're going to make this legit color correction. Or actually we're going to make this video correction. So we're going to go to new. Going to go to adjustment layer. And we're going to press enter. And call this filter. We're going to go to effects. Color correction. And we're going to put a brightness and contrast on it. Bring up the brightness, actually bring down the brightness. And put a contrast on it. And then we're going to get a sharpen filter by going to blur and sharpen. And putting a sharpen, or say a sharpen. And we're going to turn up the sharpen amount to about 25. And that should be good. So now it looks goofy. So we're just going to put that over our video footage so it doesn't affect our text. And that looks pretty cool. So that's basic editing. I mean, that's really basic editing. If you're looking for audio, we can import some audio. So say if you want a nice chill song, you can put some music in it. So let's do Green and Blue from Neil Devich from the Halo 4 soundtrack. I'm going to drag that in there. We're going to make this work. And let's just put this on our clip. And yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out. So I'm going to render this really quick and I'll come back when it's fully rendered. So it took about like 5 seconds to render. So I didn't even have to really pause. But it looks pretty cool. It looks really gorgeous. It kind of looks like something you would see in like an advertisement for animals that are suffering brutality. So yeah, check it out. So you guys don't really notice that behind the scenes of editing stuff, you can't see a lot of it. You can see it because everything you watch is edited, but there's a lot of different things that go on behind the doors of editing, whether it be from a technology institution channel where they upload videos of them making reviews of phones to a channel where they legitimately remake movie scenes. Like, it's crazy the amount of work you have to do for editing. And as easy as it is, there's still a lot of it. So if you guys want a more in-depth advanced tutorial on how to edit and how to make amazing looking videos, let me know. I can help you guys with that. But with that said, guys, it's been Jaden. I hope you guys had enjoyed your stay here today. It was a pretty fun tutorial to make. I might upload another tutorial today. I'm not sure because I kind of want to make another editing tutorial. I was going to implement it in this one, but I couldn't because it would have been too long. So expect another update today, upload today if possible. But yeah, guys, it's been Jaden. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.